G'day and welcome back to DuckZorly Gaming and our Let's Play series here on Cities Skylines with the Campus DLC. Alright, we're back into it. We have done a bit of work off camera as we left at the last episode. We just finished creating this residential area here and that's filling out nicely. We've put a couple of hospitals in, fire, police, all that sort of stuff to give it all the resources it needs, and that has grown quite nicely already, and we're ready to expand out as we get our demands for our RCD. But in the meantime, just as we went off camera, we leveled up again. So we've now got 3-star reputation level and we are now renowned. So let's have a look at the academic year report we got just after we went off camera, and this is it here. So for the University campus of San Vegas, we had +1 for academic works. We had an increase of students to 892. Our campus attractiveness, surprisingly enough, dropped a little bit. Obviously we went up the level, so we went to renowned instead of recognised. And we've received some new buildings available to us with our new unlocked level. So we've got an academic statue, a library, math club, school of medicine, and a commencement office. So that's your graduation office, for the want of a better term. We had a couple of academic works, we won another trophy, and we've had more toga parties. This time, students used the campus flower beds as resource for crafting bedazzling laurel wreaths to complete their toga looks. Over 9,000 white bedsheets were appropriated by students for this year's toga parties. Alright, so Poplar State, same message about the toga parties. We've got 2 trophies. And buildings we've now got an academic statue, an IT club, a trade school library, a school of tourism and travel, and a trade school commencement office. Alright, attractiveness, this one didn't change. Increase in students, academic works didn't change. So let's get in here and have a bit of a look-see and add some stuff to our campuses. So this is our trade campus, so we're going to head in here, go to our trade campus, and we're going to add our new buildings in. Alright, so first off we have our School of Tourism and Travel. I think we might put this... was that going to sit there? I thought it was going to sit there for a particular second in time. There we go. We'll put in there. Alright, so that's in there ready to go. Nothing else there. So for our supplementary buildings, cafeteria, we've got the trade school fountain. We have, I've just received an achievement too. Trade school library. We're going to put, what's this? What's this? Oh, that's for our park. So our park is just leveled up as well. Our city park bonus. All right, let's get rid of that. Don't want that up anymore. Right. Go back in here. Oh, it always comes up. Bugger. All right. No. Oh. Alright, so we want to put in the trade school library. So we're going to put that in. I think if we put it around here somewhere should be fine. So I think we'll put that in just there. Alright, we then also have our IT club, and I think our IT club, probably that's not a bad thing to be over near the dormitory. So we're going to put that in there. Let's have a look at the dormitories while we think about it. 82. So they're not full, so we don't need any more dormitories at the moment. So that's okay, we can keep on going. Back in here, we've also got the commencement office. So I think the commencement office should be front and center here near the admin building. So let's just put that in right. In fact, no, we'll put it in there like that. All right, so there's the commencement office here. And there we go, we've already got some graduates in there. There they are, throwing up their hats. And they've graduated. Alrighty. Okay. Was there anything else we need to add? There was the academic statue. Now this one, I don't know if we really need to have that one there. It fits nicely in there. So we'll just put that in there. That'll do nicely there. Alright. So that's our trade school updates done for the stuff we've got for the next level. So our campus here is starting to fill up nicely. So that's okay. Fair bit of room here still. I think we might put in another sporting section here. So let's go back in here. Actually, very quickly, we'll go to the sporting section. I think we'll put a basketball arena in. So let's do just that. We'll put him in there. All right, there we go. So the basketball arena, that's all set. So what we got? The next match is against the Broncos. So we'll see how they go there. All right, now we're going to head on over to our other university campus over here, and we're going to add our new stuff in here. So again, we're going to go back in. We're going to head into our university section here, and we've got a university library, so we need to put the library in. We'll put that. In fact, we'll leave some space there for the. Hopefully, that's enough for this commencement office, which is the, and we wasn't. There you go. All right, we'll put the commencement office there, then directly opposite the admin building. And we have the math club. So the math club can again, well, where can we put him? I'll put it there because I want to extend that road down there if I need to. Oh, we put that in here. Math club in there. Right, there we go. The academic statue, not that phased about that really. Yeah, why don't we just put that? No, we'll leave that. We won't even bother about the academic statue. That's okay. And in here, we've got the School of Medicine. So we want the School of Medicine definitely. So the School of Medicine can go in there like so. And there we go. So we're starting to really build up the university. So the School of Medicine is going to be, allows the use of completely new workforce in healthcare as medical interns are capable of taking care of the more mundane cuts, bruises, coughs and flus. All right, and already we've got 33 students there, so that's okay. Okay, so it's coming together nicely. Now, I think for this university we should actually extend the campus, and I think what we should also do is add another sports area in. But it just depends. If we have a look in here, go back in here and have an actual look at the buildings we're going to have to unlock. We've still got an auditorium, we've still got laboratories, so we've still got 3 buildings there to do. There's another 4 buildings there to do, and there's another building there. So we're still going to need a fair bit of room here, I think. So we won't expand out too much. I think that will be sufficient for now. Let's have a look and see how our sporting team's done. Oh, look at that. Oh, they've been winning and winning and winning. So that's money, 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 money. So we've had $2,000 expenses, but we've made $200,000. So that's 100% profit, basically. So that's great. That's really, really good. More than happy with that. Okay, now we're going to close that off. So what are we going to do next? Well, I think next we can start looking at improving areas. I think we need to, in fact, what we need to do, in fact, no, we don't need to do anything with the park. That's the park that's upgraded. So that's now 5-star. So the city park is now upgraded. I think what we could also do is over in our new residential area over here. I'm thinking in here we can put another park. So basically to join these 2 areas, even though we're not going to really technically join them, we could actually do that. I could actually do a road through here and then have a park, perhaps an amusement park even. Let's have a look and see what parks we can do. So we've got tourism and leisure. Now that's fishing tours and jet ski rentals. That's for one next to the river. So we could actually do that through there if we wanted to. We then have the city park, which is what we've already done. We could do an amusement park, we could do a zoo, or a nature reserve. Now, thinking a nature reserve might be nice to do, just to go through here. Or alternatively, we could do a nature reserve through here to cordon off between the dirty, smelly oil industry and our residential area through here. But of course, then we've also got a lot of area through here we could utilize as well. So there's lots of things we can still be doing here in our city as we start to expand further. So I think we'll put that to you guys. So basically, I'll put a poll up, and we'll decide that in this area we're going to either put an amusement park, a zoo, or a nature reserve. Okay. So that's what we're going to decide what's going to go through in this section here. Now, we may not do that in the next episode. There may be a couple of episodes in between, but that space there now I will reserve and we'll actually utilise for that. So again, either an amusement park, a zoo, or a nature reserve. So we can come back to that a little bit later. I think what we will do here, though, we'll have a look at our RCD. So we haven't got anything set in here as yet. Let's have a look at our hospital. Hospital coverage here is okay. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a medical centre up here. So we might put a medical centre up there. I think we need a cemetery. So I think we'll put... Can't put the cemetery in there. I think... Yeah, I think we'll put the cemetery up in here. Put a cemetery there. I think what we'll also do is we'll put a gymnasium in. Right there. Okay. Give a bit of happiness. We will also need to put in some park areas. So let's go and find some parks. Now, a dog park isn't really big, so we can put a dog park in here somewhere. I think ideally situated down there would be fine, so that's going to cover all that bottom area. And we need to then have a park up here, so we'll put another dog park up the top here, like so. So that puts that there. And I think, so as you can see, that's had an immediate effect, which is great. But I think what we'll also do is put in... we'll put in a large playground. So if we grab the playground, we'll put that... not there. I think what we'll do is put the playground up here. So it's going to give us our best bang for buck in the area. So we'll put that right there. And hopefully that should be sufficient to get all this stuff pretty much covered with park area. Close. We need a little bit more. It's not quite having the desired effect we want. But we'll have to see how that goes as we continue on. Now, water-wise, water we're having a bit of trouble with. We're going to have to start getting another water area as well. And I think what we might need to do is establish a new area to pull our water from, purely just because we're running out of space. So I think what we'll do is over here is we'll put in a new section of water pipes. I'm going to plumb those in. Like so, and we'll connect them up to the existing pipe right there. We'll give them some power by running a power line down through there and see how that goes for our waterworks now. So our water availability is peaked back up again, and we just need to look after our sewerage a bit more. So we need to get some more sewerage treatment going. What's this one doing? This is going to do the ground. Well, the eco water are quite expensive. It helps purify the water let out of it. It's got a lot of expense to it. This one costs $4,480 a week. This one costs $25,000. It's $560 a week. I think two more of these should be sufficient, and we'll put these down at the bottom end here, like so. We'll plumb those in. Whoops. Like so. Again, they will need some power, so we'll run a power line from there to there. But that should give us a bit of a boost once they come online. If they come online. Alright. Operating at a reduced rate, not enough electricity. Why isn't there enough electricity? Oh, because you're not running off the standard grid either. Alright, so we're going to go across, connect you into there. They're going to give you enough power. There we go, that's running better. Sewage treatment isn't quite there yet, but that's okay. Alright, that's enough for that. So, we are going to continue on. We're going to start naming some of these areas as well, I think. So, think that's what we'll probably do now. Let's call this... okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name the park. So, that open there, and we're going to name this one the Grizzly Den. Grizzly Den Park. Named after our good friend, Grizzly Bear Sims. Alright, that's been done. So, Grizzly Den Park. We are going to University Campus of San Vegas. Okay, I'll think about a name for that one. We are going to Concord Park. I don't think that's Concord Park. We're going to name that, I don't know. Names are a problem. I'm going to have to do a live stream, I think, and try and get some names going. Alright. We're going to pull up there. It's a bit of a mess through here. It's not very well laid out at all. That's okay. So we're going to do in here, forestry here, we're going to call this Farmers Forestry Pty Limited. Right. So that's Farmer. So that's named after our good friend Eustace. It's all good. Right. Alright. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Come back to the naming in a minute. Looking at our traffic. I don't think there's too much of a problem with our traffic at the moment. I think we're okay. Where is our traffic? There. Pretty busy through here, through this roundabout. And coming in and out of our industry area here. Bit busy through there, but it's not a mess. It's not actually banked up anywhere, which is good. Through here is a bit busy. Obviously our metros are very busy. We're a bit banked up there. Roundabout's got a lot of traffic, but it's not banked up again. Bit of banking up there. Overall, I think our traffic is doing okay. That's not so bad. We have got a few bus routes in that we need to extend the bus routes. We need to get some bus routes in the new commercial, new residential area we've got. And I also would like to extend our rail system, so we've got a rail system running. But we do need to have some water there, obviously. So we're going to connect that up there like that. He's fixed that. All right. So, see the oil field. As you can see, it is running. Some of them don't have enough buyers for the products, but they sort of switch over as we go. We've got 600 out of 600 barrels, 500. So we've got plenty of oil there. We're producing plastics. We're producing. There's our maintenance building. Producing plastics there. Producing petroleum. Not enough raw materials, so we need more oil here. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. There's plenty of oil available. Right, let's go and have a look at our factories. So our factories should be pulling stuff out. So we've got a warehouse here for forestry products. We've got a warehouse there for paper. I'm thinking possibly a couple more warehouses might need to be installed. I don't want to put them there in that primary forestry area. So I think what we might do is we might just build a string of warehouses. And I might do a purpose-built storage area and just see how that works. It might not work very well. I might have to come back in and change it at some point, but we'll just sort of see how it goes. So I'm going to pull off a road. I come along the railway line here, because then I can use the railway line if I then need to a little bit later on. So I'm going to pull it off there like that. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm just going to bring this out straight off through there. I'm then going to come in unique factories. I'm not after factories, I'm after warehouses. So I've got a large warehouse, medium, small. Might put a couple of large warehouses in. So we're going to put a large warehouse in here. Put that in there like that. Another one in there like that. And no one in there like that. Alright, now we're going to make these balanced is fine. Oil products. Now I don't know whether these take when you set it to those. I'm going to have to look into this whether it just takes just those or generally. So we're going to put unique factory products. Okay, and in here we're going to put zoned industry goods. Zoned industry goods. What's that one? I don't know what that is. Farming, we haven't got any farming yet, or we haven't got any yet. I might just do that and just see. Right, let's just see what happens there. Alright, so we're going to give them some water. Or not. There and there, like that. They have got power. And then we're just going to see how they develop. There's nothing in there at the moment. We're going to accelerate our time and we'll just see what they end up bringing over here, if they bring anything. Well, there's some cars coming in. So that is storing some industry goods. So I hope we're not just importing it. Got workers there. We've got workers there. And we've got some workers there. Nothing stored there at the moment. Yes, we have. We had some stored there. Some barrels. Okay. Well, we'll just see how that goes. Alright. Those ones here, we've got paper. And forestry products. Okay. What have we got there? It's a printing press. So we've got printed products coming out there. Why not enough buyers for products? Okay. So the problem we've got, we also do need to get, I haven't really delved into this too far. We need to get some of our other factories running. So we need to get some other products going, which means we need to get our coal section going. We need to get some farming going, all that sort of stuff. So we can do some of this other production facilities. So I'm thinking what we really need to do is we need to get some of this raw mineral stuff up and running. So that's probably our next thing to concentrate on, as well as doing our campuses. So over here we've got some minerals in here, so we need to probably get in here and bring some of that out. Now to do so means I've got to bring heavy industry over in here, close the city again. But is that going to be a problem? Probably not. We're separated a fair bit from that, so it should be okay. As long as we keep a fairly good distance of separation like we have here, it shouldn't be too much of an impact. Alright, 52 barrels. Yeah, it's got some stuff in there. No, so it's big. Well, lots of industry goods there. Okay, so that must be using general industry goods from all around our general industry, I would think. And if you know better than I do, please let me know. We are going to demolish these. Oh, that wasn't good. Right, let's put that road back in. There to there. Right. Okay, that's back. Yes. All right. So we've got a bit of need for industry. So I think what we'll do is we'll just plop some basic industry back in here. So we'll get this area here running with industry. Industry running through there, which is fine. But generally that's okay. I think power-wise we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay over here. Forestry products. Forestry products. We're producing more than enough there. I think we've got more than enough. There's not enough buyers for some of this stuff, as you can see still. So another academic year report. Okay, so what have we done now? We've got one extra academic work. We've got an extra 79 students. The campus attractiveness has picked up a bit. That's from adding all our other stuff. We've got a carbon sink. A group of environmental students discovered a way to build artificial reservoirs to enable carbon offset. We've got a sports trophy and more toga parties. For Poplar State, we've got 2 academic works created. We've won 3 sports trophies. And we had a big attractiveness boost. And we've had a boost of 104 students. So that's all well and good. Nothing new to build, but that's okay. So we'll just continue on. Alright, now these are going nicely. Our money is not too bad. I think we're still going to be making a reasonable profit. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. Level 5 is okay. IT cluster's not making any money at all. Okay. Income from industry and office zones. So farming, forest, ore and oil are making me a standard. Okay, so this is our... Alright. So that's something we might do. Let's have a look at this. So we can create a standard industry area for forestry. So what we can do is if we... So this is all forestry area here. So if you have a look here, this is all heavy forestry. So what we'll do is we're going to bring... we'll bring an industry road out here. I'll bring it out this way. And then I'm going to bring it up here. And then we know this is all good forestry area. So I'm just going to very quickly fill this in here. Like so. Now, we've got a bit of demand for industry, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. So what we're going to do though is we're going to zone. Now I just need to do a normal zone and try and remember how to do it. So we just zone through here. Okay, and then we go in here and we're going to say we want it to be forest industry. Like that. So it's our forest industry. So now when we build this, this will be... So this was before the industry DLC. So now when we add in all this stuff here, this will build forest industry. So let's have a look. Here it goes. So it's building it straight away. So here we go. So on a smaller scale of what we've done over there with our forest industry from the DLC, this is doing exactly the same thing. So this is going to be all forestry area. And we do the same with ore and with oil and all that sort of stuff as we did traditionally. But this way we're sort of capturing the need for more industry area and building that as we need to. It'll fill in through here hopefully, and we won't have to worry about running the power. We do need to give it some water though. So we'll come across here like that. My pipe work is very ad hoc. I haven't kept it to a much of a tidy scheme at all. That's okay. Tie that one in there as well. Okay, so now they should be getting electricity, which they are, and Bob's your uncle. Away they go. Alrighty. So, we should start seeing a bit of activity up through here, and that will be all well and good. A few trucks coming down here. Are they heading over? No. Where are they going? Oh, let's just delete that. We don't need that. Right. No need for you to go down there. Righto. A different road through there too. Right, let's change that to an industry road. Righto. There we go. So there we have it. Look at that. Our forestry now is getting underway. Some of it are not enough workers. So this is the problem we're going to have too. We've got a lot of highly educated workers, but not uneducated workers. So we need to get some basic uneducated workers as well. Now how are we going to do that? I don't know. I'm guessing we want to make sure that we... Well, I mean, this area here only has, for instance, if we go to the education section, we go to elementary, It's got elementary schools, which is fine. So it's got uneducated 15%, highly educated 44%. High school, we haven't even got a high school over in here. University. Well, there's no university impact over here. And there's no public library. So, uneducated, educated. So I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, all these people here should be uneducated, and then they should be gravitating towards these sort of jobs. Which they are. I mean, we've got 16 there. So we've got a fair few there for uneducated. So for this section over here, for instance, the other thing with this campus DLC, if I bring that up, under our policies, Industry 4.0, I've got that set too. So the new technologies alter the nature of the industrial workforce. All industrial workplaces are for well and highly educated citizens. Increased production output by 50%, reduces workplaces by 30% zoned industry. So what that's effectively done is, as you can see, if I click on any of these over here, once I clear that off, and get rid of that, click on the industry, I'm using highly educated workers here, not uneducated workers, okay? If I go over here though, I've done the same there, and if I come down here, so down here, I've got highly educated workers available, but I'm not using them because this is just basically our normal industry, so I'm using the uneducated and educated workers primarily through this section through here. So that's why you have to use that zoning for that Industry 4. But as you can see here, our forestry section has taken off, which is great. We have no demand pretty much now for industry. We have a little bit more demand now for commercial. So we need to think about what we're going to do with commercial. So I'm thinking I might put some, what have we got over here? Let's have a look at the commercial we've got. So we've got office spaces. We haven't got much in the way of commercial. I might put a line of commercial through there. That will certainly help. So high commercial and high residential is good together, and low is good together. Office space tend to basically works for either high or low density. So that's why we've got that all spaced in between, but that's picked up pretty quick, which is nice. I might just put another slot through here, fill those up. So that's got our commercial requirement right down, our demand. Right. So still making anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 thereabouts. So that is fluctuating a little bit. We've got 59,000 people in the and we're about to level up. Let's have a look. Next milestone. Reach population of 30,000, 60,000. So the next one we actually get another one. So you get a cargo airport and an airport. So we can actually look at incorporating an airport in. That will be probably one of the next things we do. And we have gone well and truly over time. I hadn't even realised it. So there you go. All right. So that's it for this episode. We will come back and we'll look at possibly transitioning, if we don't transition before I say goodbye, to, in fact, what we'll do, we'll pause it. So in the next episode, we will transition to the next size of our metropolis, and we'll start looking at bringing our airports in, both for cargo and for passengers, and we'll continue to develop our campuses. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Press that like button if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to the channel. And if you do press that subscribe button, make sure you also press that alarm notification icon so you're made aware of when more videos are available. So until next time, no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you're in the world, take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We'll see you again very, very soon back here at DuckZorly Gaming. See you all later. Bye.